As the number of coronavirus cases in China grows every day, global economic forecasters are becoming concerned about the long-term impact on the economy and China's ability to continue the global supply chain.
The world's second largest economy released its GDP figures for the first quarter of this year, and they're better than expected. Now, GDP growth came in at 4.5% in the first 3 months of the year.
China on Tuesday said that its economy grew by 4.5% in the first quarter of the year as consumption and retail sales rose in the world's second largest economy.
China, one of the world's largest economies, has recently reported some impressive growth figures that have caught the attention of many economic experts. According to official data released, China's economy expanded by a remarkable 4.5% in the first quarter of 2023, surpassing the earlier estimates of a 4% expansion that was projected in a recent Reuters poll. This growth rate is particularly notable because it marks the fastest increase since the first quarter of 2022, when the economy grew by 4.8%. This impressive growth in China's economy is a clear sign of the country's continuing strength and resilience in the face of challenging times. With the global economy still recovering from the pandemic, many countries have been struggling to achieve sustained growth, making China's latest figures all the more impressive. It's also a testament to the effectiveness of the government's economic policies, which have helped the country weather the storm of the past couple of years. Undoubtedly, China has emerged as one of the strongest countries in the world in recent years. With a population of 1.4 billion, China has become a major player in the global economy and is home to some of the world's largest corporations. The country has made incredible strides in technology with the launch of the world's first quantum satellite and development of artificial intelligence. Its commitment to renewable energy is also worth noting, as it is the world's largest producer of solar panels and wind turbines. Additionally, China's diplomatic influence has grown, evidenced by its Belt and Road Initiative, which aims to connect Asia, Europe and Africa through infrastructure development. China has also demonstrated its military prowess with its modernization efforts and the construction of the world's largest navy. As China continues to expand its global footprint, it's clear that it will play a significant role in shaping the future of our world. And now, the news of China's booming economy is sure to be of great interest to investors and businesses around the world. As one of the largest markets in the world, China's economic growth has a ripple effect that can be felt across many sectors and industries. From manufacturing to technology, China's growth is likely to create new opportunities for businesses of all sizes and types. China's economic powerhouse continues to charge ahead, with its first quarter results proving once again that it's a force to be reckoned with. The country's gross domestic product GDP increased by 2.2% on a quarterly basis in the months of January through March, a figure that was in line with market estimates. This growth was fueled by the performance of retail sales and factory output, two key pillars of the Chinese economy. In the January-March quarter of this year, retail sales experienced a steady upward trajectory, increasing by a whopping 5.8%. compared to the same period in 2022. This surge in consumer demand is a clear indication China's growing middle class and their appetite for consumer goods. Meanwhile, factory output has also showed strong growth with a 3.9% increase in March compared to the previous month. This uptake in production is a testament to China's manufacturing prowess and its ability to scale production at a remarkable rate. It is quite clear that the Dragon of the East that's been making headlines for its remarkable economic resurgence. The signs of recovery were already apparent in March when the purchasing power of index PMI indicated that China's manufacturing sector was expanding. With a PMI score of 51.9, it was clear that the country's factories were firing up their production lines again and businesses were gearing up for a post-pandemic boom. But not just in the manufacturing sector that's driving China's recovery, the non-manufacturing PMI, which includes the service sector, also showed a remarkable increase in March. In fact, it reached 58.2, the highest level since 2011. This suggests that China's service-based industries such as hospitality, tourism and retail are also on the upswing, which bodes well for the country's overall economic growth. While it's still too early to predict the exact trajectory of China's recovery, there's no denying that the country's economy is showing some promising signs. As the world looks on with bated breath, China seems poised to reclaim its place in the world's economic powerhouse system. Further, China's exports numbers are on the rise again, showing a whopping 14.8% increase compared to the same time last year. And get this, they achieved this while still enforcing a strict zero-COVID policy. Further, through their meticulous and stringent measures, China was able to keep the virus at bay and prevent a widespread outbreak. As a result, the country's borders were closed, Mass testing became the norm and entire cities went into extended lockdowns. But as the world slowly recovers from the pandemic, China is determined to lead the way in economic recovery. The government is treading carefully to avoid the pitfalls that other nations have faced, such as runaway inflation. As China emerges from the pandemic, there are encouraging signs of a rebound. Retail sales are picking up, and the consumer price index only seen a modest increase of 0.7% year over year in March. With a massive population of over 1.4 billion people, China's economy is a force to be reckoned with, and the world is watching closely to see how it bounces back. As the Chinese proverb says, when the winds of change blow, some people build walls and others build windmills. China is firmly in the latter camp, building a brighter future for itself and the world. As we mentioned earlier, China's zero COVID strategy was the talk of the town, and it worked wonders. The government's stringent measures and efficient execution were the reason behind the country's economic slowdown last year, with growth barely scraping past 3%, the lowest level in almost 4 decades. The Chinese government projected a growth rate of 5.5% for 2022, but reality had other plans. The figure fell short, significantly lower than the 8.1% growth rate predicted for 2021. Despite this, there is no reason to fret, as China's resilience is nothing short of admirable. The future of a nation lies in the hands of the youth, but when unemployment rates are soaring, it can feel like the country's potentially slipping away. China is taking action. The Communist Party of China has recognised the urgency of the situation and has made a bold pledge to prioritise economic stability in 2023. With the epidemic still raging on, the Chinese government knows that the stakes are high and they must act fast to ensure the well-being of their citizens. The strategy of the Chinese government is simple yet effective to boost consumption by encouraging more spending. They hope to stimulate demand and create more job opportunities. The logic is sound. When people have more money to spend, businesses flourish and more jobs are created. This creates a virtuous cycle that benefits everyone. But this isn't just about creating jobs, it's about investing in the future of China. By prioritising economic stability and job creation, the Communist Party of China is laying the groundwork for a prosperous future for its citizens. They understand that unemployment doesn't just affect individuals, but also has wider implications for the economy as a whole. It's a testament to their commitment to creating a better future for their people. It's worth saying that as we move into 2023, we can rest assured that China is taking the right steps to address the unemployment crisis. By prioritising economic stability and job creation, they're putting their citizens first and investing in a better tomorrow. Overall, the latest growth figures from China are a clear indication that the country is continuing to move forward and make significant strides in development. Thanks for tuning in to our finance video channel. At our channel, we strive to empower our viewers with knowledge and understanding of the financial world. If you haven't already, we encourage you to subscribe to our channel and turn on notifications so you never miss out on the latest videos. Feel free to share our videos with your family, friends and colleagues, who may also benefit from the information shared on our channel. See you in the next one. Until then, peace.